This is Melanie from Melanie and Home Life, and this is Addison. We are going to make a couple of different pierogies today. So this is 8 medium potatoes boiled just till fork tender. I'm just mashing those up. I took 2 tablespoons of butter and I sauteed an entire onion, and they're brown, like with all, so it's gone brown, and I'm gonna add that to this mixture. Just like that. So these are all mashed up. And you want them mashed really, really well. To this, I'm gonna add about half a cup of ricotta. It doesn't have to be exact. We like ricotta in our house. I'm gonna add half a cup of sour cream. Again, we like that. In this dish, I have garlic powder, about a teaspoon and a half of paprika. I salted my potatoes when I made them, so I've just got a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. Or sorry, onion powder. I'm gonna work this all together. I'm gonna put my onions in that I made. Sorry that you can't see what I'm doing. So I've got onions in there. I've got all my spices. I'm just gonna continue to work it until they're all incorporated. Ooh. And then I am going to add about 2 cups of cheese. Now I've mixed this cheese up. I used marble and mozzarella. You can use whatever cheese you like. I do recommend a sharper cheese for the flavor, because the flavor will come through in your pierogi. Now all I'm gonna do is stir this up. Best advice ever is don't add any milk to this, because it won't stick together in your pierogi when you're boiling them. And this is done. Now you need to let this cool so it's not steaming hot when you make your pierogi, but that's it. That's your pierogi filling right there. This is our turkey leftover pierogi. So in this bowl we have about 2 cups of mashed potatoes, about 2 cups of leftover stuffing, and about 2 cups of cut up turkey. Right now we're sauteing an onion
until that's golden brown.
So in this dish we have a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, a teaspoon and a half of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon of parsley. We're going to throw that right in there. We have 3/4 of a cup of ricotta that we're going to put into there. And Addison's still working on the onions. The onions do take a little bit of time. And then we're going to put that little bit of sour cream that I was talking about in there. You do not want to add milk to this recipe. They will not adhere properly, and then you're setting yourself up for pierogi disaster. I like to put the onions in last as well. So I'm going to add this cheese, and this is about 2 cups of cheese. I've used a mixture of like old marble and mozzarella. You can put a little bit of Parmesan in here too, just whatever you have. A little bit of goat cheese would be nice in here as well, but this is what we like. And we're going to put them right into our mixture here. And that is our filling for our pierogies. These are our turkey, potato, stuffing, and cheese pierogi. So I found another workaround with these too, is I'm taking my smaller rolling pin and I'm making them a little bit bigger. And I'm doing that ever so gently because I don't want to do anything with the dough. But then I'm putting the filling in, and what I'm doing is I'm working my fingers around, getting all of the air out, and then I'm sealing it. And this seems to be working the best for me. Look at that pierogi. Look how nice that looks. These look delicious. I'm excited for dinner tonight. As long as you seal the edges, your pierogi will work. I'm putting them on my cookie sheet because I want to flash freeze some of these too. So we're not going to eat like 400 pierogis tonight. So I'm boiling the pierogis now. A lot of people fry them. You can, but I recommend boiling them first. So what I've done is in my big pot, I have put in probably about 5 liters of water, about 2 tablespoons of salt, brought it to a boil. You can probably put a dozen pierogis in at once. So what I've done is you're just going to put them in. It takes about 3 minutes to cook, 3 to 4 minutes. They just have to boil through and float to the top and they're ready to go. Right now I'm making cheese ones. Hey guys, so we're trying our pierogi dinner. One side of our plates is cheese pierogi, the other side is leftover pierogis. You guys gonna try them? Let's see how they are. The bigger ones are the cheese ones.
So which one are we trying first?
Doesn't matter.
Good. It's really good.
I can't tell this.
I think they're a success. I personally like the leftover ones better. Addison seemed to like the cheese. Jackson made a great big cheese one. How does it taste, Jack?
How does it taste that?
It's yummy.
Have a bite. And good or bad?
Good.
Awesome. We're gonna enjoy our pierogi dinner.
You said what?
I said enjoy the pierogi.
You said what?